When it's all over and the storm clouds fall, we'll be picking up the pieces of all our broken hearts. There'll be no strangers, just one big church, and it's gonna be the greatest show on earth. All I've ever known was the open road. They say it's gonna be a long time before these wheels can roll. You better look out, highway, 'cause I'll be coming in hot. As God is my witness, I'll scream it from a mountain top. When it's all over and the storm clouds fall, we'll be picking up the pieces of all the broken hearts. There'll be no strangers, just one big church, and it's gonna be the greatest show on earth.
Across the ocean, worlds away, we carry each other every single day. We're gonna rock like thunder, we're gonna cry like rain, sisters and brothers again one day.
When it's all over and the storm clouds fall, we'll be picking up the pieces of all the broken hearts. There'll be no strangers, just one big church, and it's gonna be the greatest show on earth. When it's all over and the storm clouds fall, yeah, it's gonna be the greatest show on earth. When it's all over and the storm clouds fall, we'll be picking up the pieces of all the broken hearts. There'll be no strangers, just one big church, and it's gonna be the greatest show on earth. Yeah, it's gonna be the greatest show on earth.
Hey, we're on. Hello, guys. Welcome to the Davison Brothers Band live stream. Wherever you're watching around the world, if you're watching from Australia, shout out to you. If you're watching from America, hello to you. If you're watching from other parts of the world, welcome. We're all in this together, and we are going to have a great hour or so. I don't really know how long it's going to go for, but if they're going to keep playing, will you keep watching? Yes, I'll be here. Let's do this, guys. This is going to be fantastic. And thanks to technology, we're able to do this because I'm in Queensland, Australia at the moment, hosting this, and I'm about to throw to West Virginia, where the boys are set up and ready to play for you. This is going to be fun. My name's Justin Thompson from the Kicks Country Radio Network in Australia, and you ready to go? We love the boys here in Australia too, by the way. Before I do throw to them, we'll give you guys a bit of a chance to let us know where you're from, first of all. In the comments, let us know if you're from Australia, America, or other parts of the world. Love to know where you're watching from. And also, if you've seen the Davison Brothers Band before perform live, then you know what you're in for, right? We'd love to know where you've seen the guys perform live as well. And if you haven't seen them live, stick around. You're going to get some new songs, you're going to get some old songs, you're going to get the hits. And I'm hanging out for them to play Poor Boys tonight, because that's where it really started in Australia for the Davison Brothers Band. In fact, I got an email here at work. I got an email saying from Sony Music saying, "You are going to love this song." And guess what? I did. And we played it, and we played it, and we played it on air, and we played it some more, and the listeners loved it, and there you go. The rest is history for the Davison Brothers Band here in Australia. And by the time they actually got here to Australia to perform, they'd already had a whole bunch of fans, and they love them. As soon as they step out on stage, you know the energy. If you've seen a Davison Brothers Band show, you know what I'm talking about. The energy, the electricity. You've got Chris going absolutely nuts on the guitar. You've got Donnie jumping around. It is a really exciting show, and the boys have a bit of a treat for you tonight. So I believe they're going to start it off a little bit cruisy, and then by the end of the show, I don't know, Chris may break 1,000 strings. It's going to be electrifying. Hope I haven't jinxed you too, by the way, Chris. I don't want you to break 1,000 strings, but if you do, and this is a little known fact, Chris can change a guitar string like that. If you've seen it happen on stage, it is truly amazing to watch. But I reckon we get the show started. What do you say? You're in for a real treat tonight, guys. So let us know in the comments where you're watching from. If you've seen the boys before, let us know what you're thinking of the show as it happens. And I'll pop in a couple of times throughout the live stream as well, and we'll have a chat, and I'll be in the comments too, typing away. Let's do this. Crossing to West Virginia, from Queensland, Australia, to West Virginia right now. Here they come, the Davison Brothers Band. Hi, guys.
Wow, thank you, Justin. We miss all of you, and we cannot wait to get back to Australia. And thank you, guys. Thanks to Kicks Country for always supporting the Davison Brothers.
All of our Australian friends, thank you, guys.
But no, we are live here in the mountain state of West Virginia, and we're here to entertain you guys for a little bit. And we've got a couple new songs we're going to be doing for our first time, and we appreciate everybody for tuning in. And here we go.
Thank y'all once again. We're like my brother said, we're home in West Virginia, and wishing we were down there with y'all in Australia. We miss you guys. We're gonna do some new ones and some of the old ones for y'all. So thank you. Where have all the good days been? The ones you wish that would never end. Seem like lately they just let me down, but I wish those days would come back around, back around. Back in the days of my early dreams, I never thought I'd see the things I've seen. I can see them now, but they're faded gray. Like autumn leaves, they just blow away. They blow away. And oh, I believe in the morning the sun will rise another day. And even when the darkest clouds are forming, we'll find another way. Find another way. Take my hand, we'll make it through. There's nothing you and I can't do. We'll walk this road till kingdom comes. Sit back and look at all the things we've done. All the things we've done. sun will rise another day. And even when the darkest clouds are forming, we'll find another way, find another way. All the roads that we've been down, they led us back to this old town. Generations gone before, they taught us how to live a little more, live a little more. And oh, I believe in the morning the sun will rise another day. Even when the darkest clouds are forming, we'll find another way, find another way. Where have all the good days been? The ones you wish that would never end. That's a new one for y'all. That's called Find Another Way. Thank y'all for tuning in with us out there. We miss y'all, and we hope you guys are staying safe and taking care of each other. And we hope to get back over there to see y'all soon.
Yeah, if you've noticed, it is still winter here. We're just now getting our spring weather starting to roll in. We're feeling our first warm breeze the last couple of days, so we're happy about that. But it was still in the teens at my house last night, and things were froze solid when we got up this morning. But like Donnie said, we cannot wait to get back to Australia. We've been missing everybody, and the messages that we get and the response from people is just overwhelming over there. And you guys are you have a piece in our heart. So we miss everybody, and we cannot wait to get back over. And we also just appreciate so much our relationship with Justin and all the Kicks family over there, Crossy and Keith and everybody. Thank you guys for believing in the Davison Brothers, and thank you for having us and including us on some of your events and all your great stuff you do. So we appreciate y'all. We'd like to dedicate this to you guys.
Sun coming up like it all
been running from the devil. Hell, there ain't nobody left to run from in my rear view.
Oh yes, how good's that? The Davison Brothers Band, everybody. You loving it so far? Hope you're loving the show. Couple of songs in and plenty more to come. And I know just before we get back into the boys, we're actually going to give Chris a little bit of time to tune the guitar. He's going to do something on the guitar very shortly. But another song that is, we were talking about Poor Boys before, which did really well on Kicks Country. Another song that did really well on Kicks Country here in Australia and is currently doing really well is Pond Fishing. It's the latest single for the guys. It's been sitting pretty in our top 10 in our Kicks Hottest 20 chart here at the network for the last few weeks. So very cool. Thanks for all your comments too, by the way. I'm Justin from the Kicks Country Radio Network, and thanks to technology, I'm able to host the show from Queensland, Australia, and throw back to West Virginia, and then they'll throw back to me. We'll do that a couple more times, but it's been really fun going through your comments, so check me out. I've got the tablet, I've got the phone, going through the comments. Plenty of love for the Davison Brothers Band. Loving the show so far, and I've been in the comments as well, having a chat with you guys too, so absolutely fantastic. Hello to everybody. A lot of people from Australia watching. Shout out to all you guys from Australia, and of course a lot of people from the USA on the Davison Brothers Band page watching as well. So it's great to see all your very positive comments, and the best is yet to come, friends. We've got a good one for you. I don't really know the set list off by heart, but I know that Poor Boys is going to happen. They'll do a couple more hits, and the current single, Pond Fishing, and Chris, he gets that guitar going in Pond Fishing. So good. I know they're going to play that real soon. So keep commenting, guys. Let us know what you're thinking of the show, and if you have just joined us in the last couple of songs, comment. Let us know where you're from. Give the stream a like, give it a share the country music love, share the Davison Brothers Band love, and let's get right back into the concert right now. Chris, he's got that guitar out, he's ready to go. Play us something, Chris.
We have got a brand new song. This song means a lot to us. We had a friend and a brother of ours that had been on the road with us for many years. His name was George Morrison, as we called him Porker, but he passed on last year, and we just did a mountain retreat writing session up in Elkins, West Virginia, on the trout stream, and we were in the middle of this write, and Jared was there. My nephew Jared was with us, and my brother Donnie, and my other nephew Nicholas Davison, and a good friend of ours, Nat Frederick. But anyways, our cousin Rob and our guitar tech Chad was up, and we was all in the cabin hanging out, and Donnie had went down and caught a couple stringers full of trout earlier that day, and we'd been fighting around, working on several songs, and it got later in the evening. We'd probably been on our fourth song or something, and anyway, this just magically, this song just come to me, and we kind of stopped the write we was in the middle of, and Jared and Nicholas were clearing the back room of the cabin, and they heard us starting this song, working on it, and they come running out of that room, and they left the song they was writing and said, "Man, we want to write on this," and it just happened real fast, and we wrote this song in about an hour. But it was a gift from somewhere, and we'd like to share it with y'all. This one's called Easy Rider.
Anyway, thank you guys for tuning in. I know we're having a good time. It feels good to be doing this. I can't wait for the real thing. But we're going to make the best of it. So for now, this is what we got. And I hope you guys are enjoying it as much as we are. So thank you once again for tuning in. We're going to have some fun. We're gonna play you some faster, upbeat stuff here in a little bit. But we're just feeling good and keeping it mellow right now. So play some of that laid-back stuff for you.
I'd like to dedicate this to the Morrison family.
Fix this, he could fix that. Spend his whole life in a garage out back. Getting high. Missed the draft back in '68. He was born just a little too late. 69. Can't change him. You can't blame him for living that life. So right on, ease Easy Rider. Hope y'all like that one.
Yes, thank you, mate. Thank you, Donnie and Chris, the whole crew. Beautiful song. Love that. And in the comments, I'm just going through a couple. Plenty of love for the Morrison family. That song was called Easy Rider. And you know what? As Chris was briefly saying at the beginning there, the song was written in no time at all. And sometimes someone gives you something and then you end up with a song like that. So good. Easy Rider. And as I said, plenty of love for the Morrison family. Such a beautiful song. And plenty of love for the Davison brothers just in general in the comments. So thanks for your comments, guys. And plenty of Aussies watching as well on the Kicks page. And plenty of Aussies on the Davison Brothers Band page as well. So keep those comments coming. Share the love, spread the love. And let us know too, by the way. I've asked you a few times. A lot of people have commented that they've seen the Davison Brothers Band at CMC Rocks here in Australia and the Groundwater Country Music Festival here in Australia. And plenty of other comments from the American fans and letting us know where you've seen the Davison Brothers Band perform before. So keep those comments coming. If you've just joined us, then let us know if you've seen the boys before. And if you haven't seen them before, what do you think of the show? Hope you guys are going great and loving the show. My name's Justin Thompson from the Kicks Country Radio Network. Now, if you are from Australia, you know what the Kicks Country Network is all about. If you're watching from other parts around the globe, then Kicks is the largest country music radio network in Australia. And we caught wind of the Davison Brothers Band when they released their single, Poor Boys, and we flogged it. Oh, did we ever? On the radio. We played it and played it and played it and played it, and the fans here in Australia loved it and loved it and loved it and loved it. And we can't wait to have the Davison Brothers Band back here in Australia, and I'm stoked to be able to host this with the boys tonight. So keep those comments coming through, guys. I've got as I said before, I've got the phone going, I've got the tablet going, commenting myself in the comments as well, so keeping a track of all that. And we love that you guys are with us wherever you're watching from. Let's throw it back to the boys right now. Chris, Donnie, I think they've got something new for us. I think they're ready to go. Here they come. The Davison Brothers Band.
Well, this is a brand new song. We had the privilege of getting to write this with Mr. White Durrett, and this song is it's a great song, and we was in the writing. Our good friend Tyler Reed was writing it with us as well, and he jerked an old banjo off of White's wall there, and I said, let me give it a try there. And I am not a banjo player, but I'm going to attempt this. But this is what come out of our write with our banjo, and I'm going to try to hang on. We'd like to dedicate this to Justin over. I think this is right up his alley. So,
Y'all get your banjos out you're watching and
how about it for
play
Justin
along with
one
us.
time, you guys?
Justin and everyone at Kicks.
Does so
thank
much
you guys.
for so many people and so many up and coming artists, and including us, and we appreciate you and all you do for us.
All right, Justin, here's a brand new one for you. Hope you like it. 1, 2, 3, 4. We get down on mountain high. It's where we're from. It's where we'll die. Hunting for your food, hunting for your honey. Copper match, steel, how we make our money. We hang all we got on a family name. We fill our jug with fresh spring water. 6 strings strumming back up in a holler. A picking and a grinning to the rhythm of a tin roof rain. We get down on mountain high. It's where we're from. It's where we'll die. Ain't no romance, ain't no sign. There's a little piece of heaven I can't be found. We get down on a mountain high. We play country music like our daddy did and pray to the Lord, and so will our kids around here take care of our own. Bunch of fire buddies big down in the mines. When they come back up, it's a damn good time. We get together and fire up a little homegrown. We get down on mountain high. It's where we're from, it's where we'll die. Ain't no romance, ain't no sign. Just a little piece of heaven that can't be found. We get down on a mountain high. Where we're from, it's where we'll die. Get down on a mountain high.
Thank you, guys. Thank you. This next song is one of our slower paced songs. This is called Unbreak You, and this song is a little different and out of our wheelhouse from a normal Davison Brothers song, but we had a great bunch of success with this, and it does really well at our live shows, and everybody sings along to it and stuff, so we're awful proud of this. And once again, thank you guys for tuning in, and let us know where you're all at, and let us know what's going on with you. We love to hear from everybody. So.
And let me hear y'all singing along with us out there, too. I want to hear you. Unbreak You. I know why you had to leave, had to go and spread your wings, find out just how far you could fly. And I didn't want to hold you down, keep your feet here on the ground, even though it hurt me when you said goodbye. And I heard it from your mom and them, you've had all you can stand of him, all you want to do is come back home. I'll admit I've always been your fool, carrying this torch for you. You get tired of being left alone. Let me unbreak you. Girl, let me make you. Oh, once again, like before you broke into. Let me unbreak. Fall into these arms of mine, leave yesterday behind. I'll make everything that's wrong all right now. 'Cause all this time I've been right here just waiting around for your share of city life. Find out what that life is like. Realize the grass ain't all that green. The same dirt road, the same damn house, same front door that you ran out. If you want, come on back to me. Let me unbreak you. Girl, let me make you. Oh, once again, like oh, you broke into. Let me unbreak you. Oh, girl, let me take you from the bottom of the hole you're in to the places that you've never been. Let me unbreak you. Let me unbreak you. Oh, girl, let me make you. Oh, once again, like oh, you broke into. Let me unbreak you. Oh, girl, let me take you from the bottom of the hole you're in to the places that you've never been. Let me unbreak you. Let me unbreak you. Unbreak you.
Yeah, like I said, it is very cold over here, and these guitars barely stay in tune once we bring them out of the freezing temperatures out there and into the heat. And thanks for bearing with us. But anyway, this next song is, if it wasn't for this next song, we wouldn't be having this live stream right now, and we wouldn't be buddies with all you great folks and people in Australia. This song come about, and the craziest thing that ever happened to us in our career, and one of the most special moments in our career for us, and that we've worked an entire lifetime since we were just young kids on stage with our family band, our dad and our uncles, and it's just been a very challenging ride for the Davison brothers. We've kind of just kept our head down and worked throughout the years and built our fan base. And you know, some people call that the old way, and that was the only way for us coming out of these mountains of West Virginia. It was, you know, it was a little different from a band coming out of a city or something. You know, we come out of where we live here in rural West Virginia. There's hardly any music venues, and you know, it's just not a very populated area. And the little towns we play, you know, they barely had little stages and stuff, and it was just a continuous work for us. We built all our fans. You know, a long time ago, Charlie Daniels had us on his bus, and he pointed out the window and he said, "You see all them people out there?" And we said, "Yes, Mr. Daniels." And he said, "You know how I made all them fans?" And we said, "No, we don't." He said, "I shook every one of their hands." And that meant a lot to us, and it reinforced what we was all about in our brand and our family. You know, after the shows, we spend hours and hours signing, taking pictures. You know, we never leave anybody. We'll wait till, if we got to wait till daylight, we're there at the bus or the merch table. You know, we're just very people, and we like to meet our audience and, you know, get out there amongst them. But anyway, we had worked our whole careers. Finally got to Nashville and got with the right team of people, and, you know, it was big decisions, you know, who to work with, and we ended up just getting with an amazing team of people a few years back. And in the midst of all that, we'd recorded a couple songs, just kind of what we would call a demo, and before they're mastered and done, you know, we still call them demos. After we get them, we go record them. But anyway, our producer at the time, Keith Stegall, we'd been working with. He was in the middle of mixing down this next song, and he said he had a friend coming to town from Australia for I think it might have been CMA week in Nashville. But anyway, spur of the moment, a guy named Rob Potts come over to the studio, and Keith said, Rob, I would like to play you this new act I'm working with, and I think you might like him. And Rob said, well, wow. He said, you know, I'm actually looking for an act to create a record label with, and kind of a joint deal with Sony Records in Australia. And he said, I would love to hear this music. So Keith went in the studio and played him this track, and before the song was done, Rob had agreed to sign the Davison brothers. We'd not met Rob. You know, that's a very rare thing, but we got a phone call immediately after, and Keith said Rob Potts is really fired up over this song and wants to immediately get to work and get this out to the masses in Australia on his new venture. And we was honored, and we'd researched Rob a little bit and just couldn't believe how this had just happened to us from West Virginia. And he's like, yeah, we want to break an American artist over in Australia. And so anyway, Rob took the song, ended up putting it on a little video, and kind of teased it for the CMC Rocks Festival. And he had all this response. They didn't announce who the artist was. They just played a section of this song. So all these fans were fired up about who these artists were singing this song. But anyway, Keith said, hey guys, you need to go cut a music video of this song so CMC and Tim Daly and them over there can get the music video up and running before you guys get to the CMC Fest we was booked at. And we're like, wow. So this was, you know, like November, probably late October. So we went and filmed this video all over our mountains and up on our trout streams, and brought in all our friends, and we had this dance, this Appalachian foot stomping, you know, it's kind of a flat foot dance. It's been going on for generations and generations over here, and we put this in the song. But anyway, we got this video, and right when we shooting the video, about a month later, I got a text from Tim Holland sending me a screenshot of this guy in his car playing Po' Boys. And it was Justin Thompson, which we didn't know Justin at the time, but he was all fired up over his song and started playing it on the airwaves, and we still didn't know what was really going on in Australia. We had no idea. But long story short, we ended up getting off the plane in Australia. This was in March, so we just made this video and probably got it out in January. So about 2 months after the video hit, we get out the airport in Australia, and there are fans and the security folks getting us through the checkout or taking pictures with us, getting our autographs. There's people in the airport doing this dance, and we're like, holy smokes, how did this just happen? It was mind-blowing. But anyway, we ended up going to the award show, the CMC award shows, and we'd seen this guy, you know, this figure studying. Prior to getting to Australia, we'd studied Australian country music. We'd heard about this guy, and, you know, his name was Lee Kernaghan. So we met him just briefly, you know, walking by us at the red carpet. It wasn't an official meeting. It was just like a nod at each other, and didn't think much of it. But we end up getting in the theater, and they're announcing the awards, and Lee ends up winning an award, and we're sitting back in our seats, you know, not thinking nothing about it. And Lee gets up on the mic, and the first thing he says is, I want to give a shout out to the Davison brothers, because I've worn out my speakers in my Land Rover listening to Po' Boys. And we're like, holy smokes. But anyway, this song has been a tremendous success for us, and without this song, without Justin Thompson and Kix supporting this song, like I said, we wouldn't probably be having this stream right now. But we owe a lot to you guys, and thanks to all the listeners for requesting this. And you have no idea how emotional we were when we first pulled into that festival and we changed our set list after looking at that audience at CMC Rocks. I said, we're doing Poor Boy's first song. And the band was like, what? But the emotions that you guys brought to us, and I can't put it in words. It was very rewarding to us, and probably one of the highlights of our entire careers. And we appreciate you all, and we appreciate you, Justin, for giving this song a chance. Thank you.
Thank you, guys. And I know y'all know this one, so let's sing it together. Count it, Ringo. Come on. That's right. From the beat up towns all around, nothing but dirt, hand-me-downs, it ain't our choice. We just po' boys, jacked up trucks covered in mud, the fifth generation of redneck blood, making noise. That's just us po' boys. Hey now, everybody holler, hell no, ain't got a dollar, spend it all on good times and beer. We got girls from the country so hot, better than us, shotgun riding right beside us. Wouldn't trade nothing for the life. Oh, shooting guns, ATVs, setting up a bunch of duck decoys. That's just us Friday night, hit the hayfield, party like the old Hatfields and McCoys. We're just boys. Hey now, everybody holler, hell no, ain't got a dollar, spend it on good times and beer. We got girls from the country so hot, better than money, shotgun riding right beside us. Wouldn't trade nothing for the life. From the sandy shores to Georgia pine, all across them county lines, you can hear our boys. Oh, boy. Hey now, everybody holler, hell no, ain't got a dollar, spend it all on good times and beer. We got girls from the country so hot, better than money, shotgun riding right beside us. Wouldn't trade nothing for the life. Po' boys.
Thank you again. We'd also like to thank old Mr. Tony Glover over there and all the Sony Australia staff that worked so hard making all these songs happen and getting them out to the masses.
Shout out to Tony, we miss you.
This next song, we was just homesick, just a easy way to put it, and we'd been wanting to write a song about our home state and where we come from. Anyway, we wrote this with our good friend Rob Snyder and Channing Wilson, and they're also artists and songwriters, so if you haven't heard of them guys, go check them out. They got a bunch of great music online and give their pages a like, but they're brothers of ours, and we got a lot more music coming from the Davison brothers and Rob Snyder and Channing Wilson and company. So. And maybe we'll get to bring them to Australia with us sometime.
Hopefully very soon. I can't wait.
Chase the lights, we drink and stay high as kites. Them old back roads, country nights, we dream about city life, leaving that old holler behind. We made our plans and took to town, left our roots there in the ground, drifted out above our raising, got kicked around, but we never caved. We made our way to where we were going, did it our own way, without ever knowing every mile, every road. Everywhere we go, bring us home. Ain't a road that can keep me from my home. It's in my heart, everywhere I roam. You can chisel it in stone. When it's time, lay down my bow. Take me home. We chased the dream, we bled it dry. Nothing funny about how time flies. You don't understand the sacrifice. When it's too late, say goodbye. You told me, boy, you better go. 'Cause if you don't, you never know. I'd trade the miles for one more night. You and me in that front porch night back home. Ain't a road keep me from my home. It's in my heart, everywhere I roam. You can chisel it in stone. When it's time, lay down my bow. Take me home. Take me home. Ain't a road to keep me from my home. It's in my heart, everywhere I roam. You can chisel it in the stone. When it's time, lay down my bow. Take me home. West Virginia country roads, only place me and my brothers know. When I die, it's where I wanna go.
aren't they good? The Davison Brothers Band, everybody. Put your hands together. I think we've got one more song to go. I think we've got time for one more. I'm Justin Thompson from the Kicks Country Radio Network, the largest country radio network in Australia. If you're not from Australia, you may not know that. And it's been my absolute pleasure hosting this with the Davison Brothers Band. Thankfully for technology, I'm able to host this from Queensland, Australia, where I am at the moment. I should have done it outside, shouldn't I? Just to show you the beautiful sights, because it's daytime over here. And it's not a bad day today either. So daytime in Australia, nighttime in America, and wherever you are around the world, I hope you've enjoyed the show. I have been going through your comments. You would have noticed I've been commenting in the comments as well, giving you guys shout outs and loving the activity that's been going on in the comments. Glad you've loved it. So much love for the Davison Brothers Band and Poor Boys. How good. Thank you, by the way, to Chris and the whole team for the kind words there at the beginning of Poor Boys, just before they sang that song. But yeah, plenty of positivity in the comments with Poor Boys, and I reckon we've got one more to go. So thank you guys for all your comments. Glad you've enjoyed the show. I'm not even going to say I hope you've enjoyed the show, because clearly I've been looking in the comments and I know you have. So glad you've loved it. I've loved it. And I'm going to sign off, throw it back to the boys just one more time to do, pretty sure they're going to do their current single, Pond Fishing. Anyway, we love you. Thanks for watching. And hopefully the Davison Brothers Band will see you guys here in Australia real soon. Donnie, Chris, the whole band, back to you guys. See ya.
Well, we got time for one more. We love you, Australia. Everybody in the U.S. tuning in. Thank you guys for listening, and we got a lot more live streams coming. We're finally getting back out and doing some tour dates, and things are letting up over here. So we got a full schedule ahead of us. You guys can get on our social medias and check out and see where we'll be. Get on our website, davisonbrothersband.com. But give us a like on all our socials. But anyway, this next song is our brand new single, and thank you, Kicks, for making this a big old hit song. We appreciate y'all, and we got a very special music video about to come out on this song as well. But we can't thank you enough. Thank you, Sony Australia, Tony Glover. Thank you, Tim Daly, Apple Music. Too many to name. Thank
all
you.
of you guys. We love y'all.
Chuggy.
We cannot wait to get back to see you guys.
Thank you, Michael Chug. Thank you, Casey Barnes, for everything you guys do for us. And we miss you, Chuggy. We can't wait to see you. Thank you, Amber Lawrence, for all the support and everything you've done to help us the last year, and we can't wait to do more with you. So stay tuned. We got a lot more stuff coming, but this next song is called Pond Fishing.
There's a feeling on this phone, makes me wanna run right back to my roots, where I come from.
Do a little pond fishing, whole lot of holler hunting, listen to the dogs running, chasing wood, looking for beer chugging, little bit of moonshine buzzing, hayfield dancing, creek bank love, that is what I'm looking for.
I might sing along to an old country song. Out there in the barn, I've got the Mountaineers on. My friends, they come around just to get out of town. We drive up on the ridge and watch the sun go down.
Do a little power fishing, whole lot of holler hunting, listen to the dogs running, chasing wood, looking for beer chugging, little bit of moonshine buzzing, hayfield dancing, creek bank love, that is what I'm looking for. We do a little pound, oh, lot of holler hunting, listen to the dogs running, chasing wood, looking for beer chugging, little bit of moonshine buzzing, hayfield dance, creek bank love, that is what we do a little pound fishing, oh, lot of holler hunting, listen to the dogs running, chasing wood, looking for beer chugging, little bit of moonshine buzzing, hayfield dance, big bang love, that is what I'm looking for.
Thank you. Love y'all. Thank you guys for tuning in.
Thank
Stay
you,
safe.
guys. If you have not already, please like Kicks Country, all their socials, and give Justin a big old message over. We love you guys. Thank you, guys.